Hello, my name is Jenny Boljad. I am discussing my dispositions and how I would like to be as a teacher. I am hoping to go into either early childhood education or special education. I think to go into either of those, I need to have compassion, fairness, and advocacy. Those three things are something that I feel like is really, really important for especially special education, going in and just making sure that those kids are cared for and are, being properly taken care of, and, advocating for any of their needs or anything that they need specifically for their disability, and just kind of making sure everyone around them is also working together and being fair in their favor. As someone who cares deeply for those who cannot help themselves, being an advocate, or their voice, in other words, is something that's extremely important to me. As somebody who currently works in special education now, I see it day to day where, these kids don't have a voice and they can't always, say whether or not they need something, or, they can't speak out if somebody is doing something to them, that is not right. And I would love to be there when that is, happening, and I can be kind of their voice for that. I do believe the dispositions I need to work on before entering the classroom are reflection and curiosity. I have a really hard time kind of looking back on things, reflecting and seeing like what I could do better, what do I need to do to further, continue what I'm doing. And so I feel like those are kind of something I need to step back and look at and say, hey, like I need to slow down and kind of see where I can go from there. I do believe that professional educators should have compassion, professionalism, advocacy, and many others in order to have a effective work environment. Again, I see it day to day, people don't have compassion for the kids. They can't hold their professionalism. And again, being an advocate, really, I feel like is probably the most important for me. I think it's just something, I see day to day, working in a school, working in special education, and it's something that I feel like everybody should have before going in, especially with working with these types of kids. I do look forward to continuing my education and displaying these dispositions in my own classroom. And thank you so much for listening.